Hey everyone, welcome back to another Monster Hunter video. My name is John, and today we're going to be talking about the new bow and armor set that was added to Monster Hunter. This is a collaboration with Monster Hunter and Horizon Zero Dawn, so this is an exclusive armor set for PS4 only. Again, for the second time in a row. So let's get right to it. First off, we have to go on the event quest that is called The Proving, which is a reference to one of the missions in Horizon Zero Dawn. In The Proving, you will be fighting a giant Ajanaf, which if you beat this giant Ajanaf, you will get a crown at the end of the match for the longest, or I think largest, or fattest, I don't know, Ajanaf. So it's just gonna be a giant crown, which I think also knits you a trophy. And once you do kill the Ajanaf, you have to have at least 9 of the little tickets that you get at the end of the match, which essentially, for all 9, you will be getting her armor, her bow, and then enough to upgrade the bow. You also need a bunch of different things from the Ajanaf as well, like pelts, 1 ruby for, I believe, the armor, and a few other things. Mind you, these are all plus materials as well. The Ajanaf himself isn't ever very hard to take down, especially if you have anything with water. It's not that much harder than a normal high-rank Ajanaf. He just has a bigger hitbox for some things, so you gotta be a little more careful. And it could be a little annoying when you're flying over his head and he just bites the ground and it manages to hit you. It's happened to me a couple times when I was using the insect glaive. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's not that much different than a normal Ajanaf, so you'll be fine. So let's talk about the armor for a second. The armor design is actually very, very good. It looks exactly like Aloy, and they even give her own little voice. I think it's one of the default voices from the game. I don't think it's the actual voice actress, you know, recording weird sounds into the game. So have a listen. Even if you are a male, you will be basically turned into a female for the armor set. So you don't need to worry about needing to switch. You'll sound like a girl either way. So we're good. And I gotta say, the design is very, very good. Everything to her bow, down to her armor, everything looks great, and I really like it. Even her facial animations gets changed. Like, she gets her own facial animations, not just her. It's not like a stiff face thing. It looks really good. Now let's get to the weapon. The weapon is Aloy's iconic bow from the game, and it's actually pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's like good enough to take to fighting Tempered Elder Dragons, but it's pretty good. When you first craft that bow, the attack damage, flat out, just raw damage, is 164. Affinity is 20%. It has a hidden element of thunder for 180, so you're gonna need a special decoration or armor set to unlock the power of the thunder attack on the bow. I don't know why I said it that way. It has a large decoration slot, so you should be able to at least get the bow to unlock the thunder with a decoration with that. Its coatings are paralyzed, and it has a very high poison coating, so it's gonna poison monsters a lot more. And of course, it also has close range coatings. Once you upgrade the bow once, it goes up to a damage of 192, affinity 30%, hidden elements 240. And you can augment the bow up to 3 separate times, so that's really good. And other than that, there's no real differences to the bow. Armor skills are Adrenaline, Stamina Cap Up, Defense Boost level 3, Marathon Runner level 2, Slinger Capacity level 2, Stealth level 2, Weakness Exploit level 1, Scent Hound level 1. Now, I took the bow for a little spin. It's pretty decent. It's actually really nice. Her armor also flows around with air, so you can see they gave it physics to her body and armor, and it looks really cool. They also give her own little singer, which looks so cute. I like it. It looks really nice. It is a pretty decent bow, so if you're, like, say, fighting maybe high-rank monsters right now instead of the tempered, I would say you can definitely use this. So if you're stuck right now, say, fighting high-rank monsters at the midway point through the game, then this bow is for you. This is going to be really useful for you because it does pretty decent damage. The affinity is not to be joked around with. It is 30%, is really good. And if you have any armors that buff that, you can also use it. I would still recommend using the armor with the bow, just because it looks so weird on anything that's not Aloy. It just doesn't feel right. It looks really small, and I kind of wish they made it a little bigger just to kind of fit in with Monster Hunter a tiny bit better. But other than that, that's my only real gripes with it. It is really good when it comes to damage, and the poison on this thing is pretty decent too. So there you go. If you got a monster that's weak to poison, this bow's gonna take care of it. But other than that, I wouldn't say I would take this to the end game stuff like I said before. I wouldn't use this on Elder Dragons, like well, I wouldn't use this on tempered Elder Dragons. And I'm not really a bow main, but if anyone out there is a bow main, let me know what you guys think about this bow in the comments down below. I like it, but like I said before, wouldn't take it to end game. It's pretty good, could be better, but hopefully they'll add another event that gives us more end game material we can use. And if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, let me know in the comments down below. And thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button, share, all that good stuff. See you guys in the next video. Bye!